Good morning. It's Christina from Ananda, Washington, joining you this morning for a simple guided meditation. So I thought we'd start again this week with a reading from Affirmations for Self-Healing by Swami Kriyananda, the founder of Ananda. And this week's reading on calmness. Calmness is perfectly achieved when life's little wave becomes absorbed into the cosmic sea in divine ecstasy. In daily life, too, we can achieve calmness to a degree by keeping our awareness focused on the reality of the spirit, underlying all outward circumstances. Calmness comes with the determination to live ever happily in the present moment, relinquishing the past and not worrying about the future, but placing our lives firmly in God's hands and knowing that He is fully in command. Calmness comes with non-attachment, with knowing that nothing in this world is truly ours. I thought today we would focus our meditation practice on that idea of becoming part of the cosmic sea of divine bliss. And the best way to approach that idea of awakening that natural calmness that we all have innate within us is, of course, working with the breath, working with our senses, and starting to harness them and use them. In that way, we can bring ourselves into a calm state. So finding your comfortable seated position, could be on the floor, could be in a chair. I'm seated in a chair. Meditation's great in a chair, so don't feel like you have to sit on the floor. So finding something that's comfortable to sit on. And then taking a moment to come into the body, come out of the brain, stop thinking, come into the body. Find the bottom of your torso, bottom of your pelvis, and just notice what you're sitting on. How does it feel? How comfortable is your torso? Check out what's going on in the low back. If it feels like it's rounded, which is causing you to slouch a little, then lift up the bum. Sit on a pillow or a blanket, folded blanket or folded towel. It just lets the low back be nice and long. And then the heart can fly. Notice the belly. Make sure you're not holding any tension there. Relax the shoulders. The front of the chest just becomes nice and open to receive. Closing the eyes, lifting your palms upright on your lap. Also just helps open up the physical front of the chest and open to being receptive, to receive. Coming into the body, being the witness, noticing what's going on in there. And we need to work with the body. It can be a tool for you to awaken energy. In every body cell, there's tons of energy for you to harness. So that's part of the reasoning to come into the body. Be aware of it, and then we can work to transcend the body. Let's use the technique of the double breath. So we're going to double inhale through the nose and tense the whole body. Up in a wave, tensing every body part. You can even squish your face. Exhale through the mouth. Do that a couple more times. Double inhale. Tense the whole body. Exhale, letting go of any tension in the body and the mind, just seeing it fly away. One more time. Double inhale. Exhale. Every body cell relaxing. Becoming the witness, noticing how your body feels relaxed. Knees are relaxed, the hips relaxing away from the knees, no matter how you're seated. Letting the hips relax, belly relax. Front of the chest open and lifting the heart up. Chin's nice and parallel with the floor, so the back of the neck's nice and long. finding your comfortable seated position for meditation. Opening the calmness, opening to the sea of cosmic bliss. Another way to tune into the energy in your body before we start to get into meditation techniques is to tune into the heart, the energy of your heart, by just drawing your shoulder blades toward each other. It's almost like you're squeezing them toward each other, and relax. Bring your awareness just between the physical heart and your spine. Your heart chakra is, it seems like a really small space to begin with, but focusing your mind there and see how big the natural love of your heart is when you put your awareness on it. You want to send that natural love up to the brain, up through the throat. So bringing your awareness up to the throat. You can swallow, putting your mind there. You can tense the front of the throat, either trying to take control of those muscles that might be tricky, or just swallowing and noticing that area of the body. Visualizing the energy from the heart coming up through the throat. Spacious and calm. Always available for you anytime. And we'll bring all that energy, all that awareness up to the brain, to the frontal part of the brain. You can even squeeze the eyebrows toward each other, knit the eyebrows. Up to the spiritual eye. To that high, beautiful horizon line at your eyebrows. Seat of super consciousness for all that energy from the heart up there. Calmness, witnessing and observing as best you can. With your awareness firmly planted at the point between your eyebrows, at the spiritual eye, start to work with our meditation techniques. Take control of the breath. Really start to really witness the breath. Notice what it's doing. I'm not going to control it right now. We're just witnessing it, watching the breath. Noticing as you breathe in, how does that feel in the nostrils? And as the air passes back out of your body, how does it feel coming out of the nostrils? Where do you feel it? Just notice that. There's no right or wrong. We're just practicing noticing the breath best we can. Bring all your awareness there. And then on your next breath, we're going to purposely increase the breath. Make it big. We're going to harness the breath, like harnessing the wind in a sailboat, using it to our advantage to guide our journey. So on your next inhale, make sure starting with a nice relaxed belly, take a nice big inhale through the nose. Filling up the torso, filling up the lungs, the sails of your sail ship. Pausing at the top if that's comfortable for you. And then exhaling when you're ready. Nice and calm and smooth through the nose. Let's try that a few more times. Nice big inhale, The belly expands, the rib cage widens. Collarbones gently lift up, heart rises. Exhale, relax in the opposite direction. Follow that wave back down the torso. Let's do that a couple more times. Tuning in to being on the cosmic sea of the bliss in your sailboat, becoming part of the cosmic ocean of calmness, eternal bliss. It's available to you now and in the future, but focusing on it now, not at some future destination. A couple more deep breaths. Do a little more pranayama practice together. I'll even count pranayama. We just add a count to that breath and a hold at the top of the inhale. And only hold your breath if it feels comfortable for you. If you feel at all like you're straining in the hold, then you should not hold it as long as I'm guiding. So feel free to adjust as needed. Let's start together on an inhale through the nose, filling up the torso, filling up the sails of your sailboat. Pausing at the top, holding the breath gently as if you're holding it at the heart center, letting it expand there, out to the body, every body cell. And then exhaling through the nose. Inhaling, holding the breath gently. This time trying holding it at the point between your eyebrows. Visualize it as a nice cool light, a cool color of blue expanding out into all of your brain cells, illuminating the mind, making you feel light. And then exhaling gently through the nose, being sure to notice that you're straining. Please don't do that. Just don't hold as long as I do. One more time. Inhale through the nose. Holding the breath. Being that portal into the cosmic ocean through your spiritual eye. Holding it there. And exhaling all the way to the bottom of the exhale. And then letting your breath return to its natural rhythm. Just watching it again, not controlling it. Noticing any differences in the body, in the mind, and enjoying that, those feelings, those sensations, communing with it. Awakened energy, your natural state of being. Do one more pranayama together. It can be a really nice place to get into stillness, and it doesn't take very much. It's a nice pranayama. One not to overdo, but we'll just do a couple of rounds of Kapalabhati breath. It can really help still the breath, what stills the mind, bringing you into calmness. Just involves a medium inhale through the nose and then a forced exhalation by just drawing the belly button in toward the spine on the exhale. So you are forcing the breath out, and we do some repetitions of that. So let's do a round of 10 together. So inhaling through the nose and beginning. Pausing, decarbonizing the breath, noticing how that makes the breath nice and small and calm. The ocean is still. Waves of feeling still the mind, very still. Let's do one more round of 15 this time. Inhaling through the nose. And pausing. Relax the belly, let the breath just do whatever it feels to, but noticing stillness. The breath starts to come back, watching it very closely, intently. Beautiful magic of your breath. Flowing in again through the nostrils, noticing where you feel it. Maybe it's higher up in the nostrils now. Maybe it's closer to the spiritual eye at the top, the bridge of your nose. Looking in to make sure the back of your neck is still nice and long, the heart's lifting up. Front of the chest nice and wide and open. Just spend a couple minutes here in silence, just watching the breath. The mind wanders, don't worry about it, just bring it right back to what's my breath doing? Clinging to the breath, holding on to it, your awareness, your concentration. Now you have your awareness focused on the breath. Let's add a mantra to the breath just to keep the mind continuously focusing on the breath. You can add the mantra, I am peace, to your breath. So on the inhale, saying to yourself mentally at the point between your eyebrows, I am. On the exhale, saying mentally, peace. Try that out for a couple of minutes here. Communing that awakened energy with your spiritual eye, offering there your true spirit. I am peace. I am peace. Let's practice this in silence for a few minutes together. The mind wanders. Don't give it any thought. Just come right back to your mantra. I am peace. Start to move toward stillness, letting go of all of the techniques. Just a double inhale through the nose, tensing the body lightly. Setting sail into that cosmic ocean of bliss, letting go of the techniques and just visualizing at the point between your eyebrows, sailing into the cosmic ocean, space above you, below you, to the left, and to the right. Being in that calm, spacious, silent space here, stillness. And we're expanding into the fabric, the cosmic sea of bliss. Stay in that space here together for a few minutes in silence. If your mind wanders, just bring it back to being still in space. And don't worry about it, just bring it right back. Your awareness firmly planted at your spiritual eye, the point between your eyebrows. And this meditation and affirmation offered by Swami Kriyananda on the quality of calmness that we've been cultivating. So with your eyes closed, your awareness, your spiritual eye, mentally repeating this affirmation, knowing that cultivating calmness in yourself is helping all those whom you meet, helping cultivate calmness on this planet. Mentally repeating, though the winds of difficulties howl around me, I stand forever calmly at the center of life's storms. Though the winds of difficulty howl around me, I stand forever calmly at the center of life's storms. Continue calmness throughout your day, and we'll see you back here for more meditation and other fun guided online experiences. Sunday service on Sunday, and meditation again on Monday with Zach and Haley from Camino Island Ananda Farms.